Gastonia right now, but don't necessarily expect that for tomorrow. Meteorologist Chris Mulcahy joins us with the details. Chris, nice today, but changes are coming.
Changes are coming, but not major changes. We're cooling back down to the 70s. We're in the 80s today, so expect high temperatures to pretty much be a little bit later on this week where we are right now, where Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday all around this range, which still isn't that bad. We just saw in Gastonia, and now we're seeing here in Rock Hill a couple of these clouds, those fair weather cumulus clouds that are just still showing a clear day. We're locked and loaded in the mid 70s here in the mountains. Just a few clouds joining us a little bit later on, and then the rest of us mainly going to be in the mid 80s today. Then going forward, we're going to see our temperatures come down. It's a dry morning tomorrow, but then once you get to the afternoon, some quick moving showers and thunderstorms are going to cruise through. But as I mentioned, it's about the mid 70s that are going to be holding true for your Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then heading to the weekend, things get a little bit on the cooler side. So our futurecast wind gusts are showing that we are going to be mainly in the 15 to about 20 mile per hour gust range. Most of the sustained winds are anywhere from about 7 to 12 miles per hour. So as this front gets a little bit close to us, that's going to allow for the winds to pick up, and that's also going to allow for our thunderstorm potential. So here's that front. As it crosses the North Carolina mountains, that's first going to give our a chance for rain there, I would say by the late morning. Heading into the middle of the afternoon, that's your best pulse for around the Charlotte area, but I think the storms really start to flourish once they cross Charlotte in our eastern zones closer to Raleigh, and that's where we're really going to have the hot spot for some of the stronger activity. And then eventually a high pressure system meanders in, dragging in that slightly cooler air, pretty much just returning us to the normal, and then also just a great forecast to the middle of the week. So here's our severe weather potential. Very, very small. All of us in the green represent just a general thunderstorm chance. This area in the yellow, a low thunderstorm chance for severity at least. And I think in this zone, it's mainly going to be damaging straight line winds, maybe some smaller hail that'll be associated with this. Thunderstorm fuel, here's the reason why it's a little bit stronger off towards the east. It's all about the daytime heating. I think Charlotte sees this a little bit more in the early to mid afternoon. It's the mid to late afternoon that we're going to have the most instability, because notice 3 o'clock to about 5 o'clock, seeing some brighter shadings close to the Raleigh area. So this does look to be more of an isolated event for a few severe thunderstorm warnings popping up. So here's our future cast. Hickory, 75 degrees by about 11 a.m. At that point, I think you're seeing some very, very light rain. Once you get to about 1, 2, 3 o'clock, we're starting to see those cells just starting to pop up to the northwest of Charlotte. So I would say anywhere between about noon and 4 or 5 o'clock, you have to be just weather aware that these storms are going to be crossing the area. Once you get about 6, 7 o'clock, I think all the activity is moving its way off towards the east, or at least outside of these counties that I'm highlighting here. And then we're clearing out, drying out for your Wednesday morning. So Wednesday morning, that's where temperatures take a tumble. We're back down to the 40s. Very mild tomorrow morning, by the way, only falling to the lower 60s. The coldest morning of the week will be Thursday, dropping down to 45, and then on the way up, back above the 52 average by this coming weekend. Rainfall chances after this, well, we're going to hit another dry trend, so the rest of the work week, don't worry about it. Even Saturday and Sunday, we're not really seeing a lot of activity here, just going to be maybe a few isolated rain showers, and at that point, temperatures still hovering in the upper 70s, so pretty good looking end to April and beginning of May.
Well, coming up, the new program